the High Court delivered an important ruling. And as I keep saying, we have a country now full of lawyers. And things that were never litigated before are now finding their way into the court system. So the Guyana Trade Union Council, who would have been around long since independence and before, long before, filed legal proceedings seeking to challenge provisions of the Police Act that prohibit members of the Guyana Police Force from joining and being part of trade unions. And they argue that the provisions of that act and the Trade Union Recognition Act are inconsistent with the Constitution of Guyana, in particular Article 147. And because of that conflict with the Constitution, the provisions of those two legislation, the Trade Union Recognition Act and the Police Act, those relevant provisions should be struck down as being unconstitutional, and that police officers must be free to join a union of their choice in keeping with Article 147 of the Constitution. Well, you know that Article 147 of the Constitution deals with freedom of association and assembly. And among the things that Article 147 guarantees is the right to belong to political parties and the right to belong to trade unions and the right to enter into collective bargaining and so on. But every constitutional right has limitations listed under those very rights. And these limitations essentially say that the rights that you have do not extend to these limitations, and they're listed